everybody! Welcome back to my channel Movement, Inspiration and Self-Love. Hi, how are you doing today? Today's topic is movement. Movement is very big word, I would say, for me. If you brainstorm a bit, what can bring movement? To me, it appears as dancing, moving to another country, moving from one room to another, move your ass to do something. It appears many things that can be connected to movement, not just connected to the sports, for example, also like moving to another place and stuff like this. It's like a big bucket where you can put a lot of words, ideas and actions. For the beginning, a bit of brainstorming. You can also comment down below what your brainstorming connected to movement would be. And in the meantime, that you are writing maybe or brainstorming, I would like to share a story with you. So my movement story started when I started to dance. I started to dance in kindergarten when I was around six, yeah. There were these courses when you were in a group of your schoolmates, kindergarten mates, and it was all about fun and the game and playing on the music, and I really loved it. So when I came to the school, I was still passionate about dancing, so I looked for a dancer. I was looking for a dancer very intensively. In a region where I used to live, by the way, I come from Slovenia, a small little country in Europe. In the city where I came, on the north of Slovenia, there was not a lot of guys that wanted to dance. Imagine 7, 8, 9-year-old guys, they want to play football, not dancing, right? How would they look like? Especially in small towns where everybody knows each other and so on. So, but I was lucky. I found a guy and we started to dance. We were like dancing Latin American and standard dances, which were very popular, but maybe not in the town there. But we somehow caught each other, traveling around the country, competing and experiencing many things. As I started on to meet him and to meet all this dancing world, which was really expensive and also quite rude, I would say, it appeared quite a painful story, which kind of was with me until I realized that I need to care about myself. We started to, of course, know each other, competing and comparing to each other, of course. So we went to these 1 week, I don't know, intensive trainings with teachers, with dancing experts and so on. And of course, when you're 7, 8, 9, 10, coming to puberty, you start to notice many things. All these girls there were skinny, beautiful, and I was never enough for myself. At the time, I said I'm too fat for this work, right? Even though I was never really fat, but for dancing were too much. And as appeared, my dancer started to bully me, that I shouldn't eat that, that I, in the middle of the meal, you shouldn't eat that. Imagine, you're 8, 9, 10 years old, and he said you shouldn't eat that. I was shocked, right? So of course you start to create all these patterns in your head. I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't eat that, I should be skinnier, that's why I don't look like, because of this and that. And of course it led to all kinds of diets. So I tried this, I tried that, and my worst experience was all this vegetable soup that was for me it was the worst ingredients, right? So onions, tomatoes, like this green stuff, my mom petersil, I don't know how to say it. Otherwise, it's like, it tasted horrible. And I ate it. Why would you do that? For success, for looking beautiful. Especially all this, I'm talking to all these young ladies that are maybe experiencing this now. I want to give you an advice. Don't torture yourself. Enjoy the journey and try with healthy food that today is definitely in the hand and you can take it. Make a research. Don't let anybody else pushes you, and really feel yourself. So anyway, I ate all these soups with the nose closed, eating. It was I still can't eat. It was cooked onions. Who cooks onions? It's better to eat it like an apple, right? Well, so I started with all these diets, not eating a lot, and of course it led me to a kind of depression, I would say, as a kid. On top of that, my dancer left me. He said, I'm not good enough, right? So I was quite down. My first experience with dancing, and with all these packages of dieting and looking beautiful, comparing to other girls, all the makeup, the hair, you know, you can't imagine. But I will share more of this and my pictures and my story and how this social dancing looks like later. And also, of course, the feet, you know, you have all these shoes all day long training and I had a lot of bleeding feet. So it was a lot of tears, blood and non-food. But yeah, that's how it is. It's not always beautiful. Life doesn't rain hearts and beautiful all the time. But I managed to put myself back. I found another dancer. He was totally different, didn't speak about this, and I started to see myself he didn't speak about it, he didn't push me. I looked good for him, right? So we were more successful than with the other dancer. He was more in his state, and actually I started to love myself more. Of course, he also stopped dancing when he went to high school, so I needed to find my own way. In that time, I wasn't sure, so dancing was always my thing, so I knew I would proceed, and it was a competition on a school level, a national. It was like you went through some stages. First it was regional, it was like in the town, and then national. And it happened and I won that national competition. It was like 3 choreographies that you had to dance on your own. So I was the first time on my own and discovering myself. This brought me to a state of mind that dancing is my thing, so I really went for it. And I went to dancing high school. It was a bit different direction. It was modern dancing, more art, but I was following my passion. I was following this movement thing that I'm talking to. I was moving towards my goals. Even though maybe I was young and naive and I didn't know exactly what I want, but I was moving it. That's what the message of today is: move your ass, maybe in a funny way said, or move towards. Don't stuck in one place, just move forward. This dancing led me through the high school, it led me to the faculty where I was in direction of dancing, it led me to different kind of things that I want to share with you more and more. But for today I wanted to say, don't stay stuck on one thing, see the bigger picture. And for the end of the video I want to share a quote, as I always do. Today is from Dr. Steve Maraboli, and he said, take action, exactly, move. An inch of movement will bring you closer to your goals than a mile of intention. So move yourself, do your stuff, be passionate about it, just do it, move it, and love yourself. Mwah! That's all what I wanted to say for today. Love you very much, guys, and see and hear from you soon. Comment down below. Of course, you can also check the previous video where I was also talking about my journey that is more actual now, but this is my story from before. I wanted to share more and more with you. There's so much I wanted to say and also show you and give you a shortcut to a better life. Mwah! I love you. See you soon.